Oh, didn't see you there. You're probably wondering why I'm typing on all these archaic and very cyberpunk-looking computers. Well, I was doing a little bit of research, and, you know, I've always found that VRChat has interested me ever since I started playing it. Everything about the game and the space is extremely intriguing. And I thought, maybe I should ask people some questions and talk to them about their experiences in the game. And that's basically what I did when I first started playing. I asked people about everything. So I thought, why not turn it into a video? Welcome to One Question Go. This is basically a space where I go into the public depths of VRChat in whatever world I can possibly find, and I ask people questions about their experiences and certain things and their opinions on certain stuff. I thought we should start off with a really broad and easy one to get into everything, but, you know, here we go. Let's ask people, why did you start playing VRChat? Why do you play VRChat? Like, what brings you onto the game?
Well, that's a good question, actually. I started playing VRChat because of COVID. Well, because I liked VR and I wanted to play VR games in general. But then COVID happened and like the social thing was just completely gone for me. And I'm quite a social person, so I needed something. And to be honest, VRChat was easy to play because I already had VR. So that's basically why I started. So no, but it's just the social aspect and the randomness. I like that too.
Yeah. Oh.
But also I met a lot of great open-minded people, and just meeting great friends keeps me coming back, to be honest.
It's okay, Steven.
That's a good question. I get on VRChat for fun. That's the shortest answer, but I'm gonna give you more detail. By fun, I mean I get on to have positive interactions. I get on to enjoy my time. Now, whether that time enjoyment includes anything that might be sexual or not is not the point. However, if it does end up being that, then yeah.
Yeah.
But one more thing I want to mention is where I live currently in Africa, because I'm from Africa. Most people here are very close-minded, very religious.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to actually be able to have a proper social interaction with them. So I use VRChat in the meantime as a substitute for normal conversations, normal interactions, or sexual interactions. I guess it's like a morbid curiosity, I suppose. I was like one of those people that like early on, you know, you kind of saw like VRChat content like on YouTube back when it blew up. What was it like?
Yeah, like Jameski
17,
stuff
18,
and
right?
things. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you kind of saw like the meme potential of it, like with the desktop version, right? Right. And like that blew up. And I feel like when, I don't know, like the first time I played it, it was not in VR. Like I had a VR headset, but I didn't play it in VR. And it was like the first few times I kind of wanted to like meme with my friends or something, like mess around. So we kind of played it, and then we're like, I don't know, like this is kind of a, like we didn't understand why people would play this, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, fast forward a few years, and my friend ropes me into playing it, but this time like in VR. And then it's like, you know, it's completely different. it's completely different, right? And like you can't really compare the experience or like describe it like in VR.
Yeah.
And it's like the fact that like VR isn't really a game. It's more like obviously like a social space, right? So like whatever experience you have is like completely unique to you. Like obviously you'll go through like the same hoops as a lot of other players, but it's like every time you enter a lobby, it's like something completely different, kind of, you know?
Yeah, it's like an iceberg. It gets deeper and deeper as it goes down, but people explore different aspects of it as they go down.
Exactly. So, you know, you kind of like hear a little bit about like how the rabbit hole goes, and I was like, well, like I'm kind of curious, like.
Yeah, no, I can't blame you.
Yeah, so that's like the main reason I play, I guess.
Well, I got a VR like very early. Like the first time the Vive came out, I got it within like a few months. And the first game I played, I think, was VRChat, just to like test the waters, learn the learn shit, but it was nothing like it is now. So I thought it was really boring at first, and so I kind of just left for a couple of years, and then like 3 weeks back, I roped him into going back into VR because I saw some like videos of like how things were just entirely different, and I was just curious how much had changed.
VRChat's been something that's been quite interesting for me because I find it is an interesting place to just like have conversations with people I wouldn't necessarily have conversations with people. I use the particular avatar that I use because I find the normality of my own life, like in just looking fairly normal.
Yeah.
And the madness of it all hilarious. And there's just something so interesting about just like even just speaking to people, like just like and allowing like the madness ensue. It's like I've spoken to some really cool people. I've spoken to people with completely different life situations, which I would never have before.
That's a great answer. Yeah, thank you. I definitely with like you just talk to so many random individuals, and they could be from literally anywhere as long as they have a PC. Like, you know, it's pretty mental.
They can be from anywhere, and also it's more a case of like somebody can be from like 2 doors up from you. Actually, I ended up speaking to somebody who in the flats in the next block along actually talked to me. He was a plumber, and I was like, oh, you sound like you're up the road from me. And he's like, oh, where are you from? I was like, here. And then we narrowed it down because we both knew similar places. And then he was like, oh yeah, I worked across the road for you 6 months ago. Oh, not even 6 months ago, it was like a couple of weeks ago. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, since COVID hit and obviously people couldn't go out, a friend of mine suggested VRChat, and I was like, okay, so like I gave it a try, fell in love with the sceneries and the worlds, and I was like, yep.
Hey, by the way, though,
within a matter of months, I went from desktop
if you
to full body as well.
That's fine by me, okay?
Fair enough.
Well, I started it out like just wanting to like work on my English, and like the pandemic had been going on. Like I started earlier this year, so like 4 or 5 months ago now.
Yeah.
I started at the beginning of this year, just to like, because I felt like I hadn't been socializing as much as I used to, so I didn't want my social skills to like be completely rusty, because I still need them for work and stuff. And obviously, like just chatting with people is really nice and relaxing sometimes. So I wanted to do that, and like, not be a complete degenerate who just sits at home and plays video games.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I understand, like, social degradation, where you sort of, like, you forget how to talk to someone properly. I have that on a majority of occasions where, like, prolonged and extended contact with only friends whenever it comes to trying to talk to someone new. Like me coming over here, obviously, I sort of just stand and I waddle my way inward and then I try to interject, but it's very hard on this game sometimes.
I had the same thing earlier in life. When I did my military training, like in Finland, where I'm from, we're forced to do like a minimum of 6 months of military training. But afterwards, I was super confident. I could go to anyone, but I started noticing that like I was losing that confidence over the years. It's been like almost 10 years since I was done with that stuff. So I want a piece of that back, because I know I'm able to do it, and I know how to get it back because you just have to practice by doing it a lot. It's nice to be able to like go up to and talk to random people you don't have like I didn't have an issue with going to talk to someone, like, let's say I need to fix my phone. Like, I don't have an issue with going to the phone repair guy and being like, hey, can you fix my phone? Like, I'll pay you or something. If I'm just, like, checking up on people, like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, like, how you doing? Like, that was, like, a super high social bar for me. But being in VRChat, because that's basically all you do here, it's helped me a lot. So now I'm able to, like, check up on, like, old friends. So I was able to like reconnect with some older friends I had.
Hi. Enjoy the video? Like what you saw? Consider leaving a like, or maybe even a comment of a question that you might want to ask the other people going around VRChat. I might turn it into a video one day. Thank you guys very much for watching. Also, do consider hitting that subscribe button. It's completely free. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.